Hello everybody, my name is Kiran Kumar, part of Business Development Team, UF Software Private Limited, Bangalore. EMAS stands for Education Management Automation Software. Is an web-based application developed using Microsoft .NET technologies and hosted in cloud environment. This is completely security audited software, and we assure 100% data security to our clients. From 2009 till May 2015, there are more than 110 institutions across Karnataka using this software, and there are more than 4.5 lakh students are accessing this application. Then the institutions accessing using this application get the benefit like this. Total fees collection and the partial payment done by student information is available at fingertips. Consistent notification and alert will go to the parents, one who has done the partial payment done. The process of updating the internal mass and process of the updating the attendance mass is become easier. The book circulation process become easier. It builds the bridge between the student, parent, and the institution. Next few minutes, we are going to explain that how the models of this application will be useful. There is a login card, company login. Whenever the institution asks for the license, company give the license by entering their college name, college address, branch name, and branch details along with the models in which for which the institution is requested, like configuration model, stop register model, student register model, fees register, cash book, payroll, travel, library, reporting model, admin actions, website management model, and web chat application. So once we give the access here, each and every institution will get the admin account. Now I will take you to the admin account of the institution. This is the institution for which we have given the license, and this comes with the configuration, stop list, student list, fees register, cash book, library, reports, and master data. I start with the student list. There are two ways to do that. There are two options to enter the student information to the software. One is at the student list. Another one is at the fees register. If the institution is using the accounting model of this software, and for them the admission has to be done at the fees register. So before doing the admission at the fees register, I'll just brief about the configuration. In this configuration, each and every institution first time has to configure their fees receipt details. For example, become second year, give the name of the fees receipt and the amount for the caste. It is different for 3A, it is different for category 1, this is different for general merit. And link the items. For example, out of 10,722 rupees, how much should go to the tuition fee head and how much should go to the library head and which bank account. All this information is one-time configuration. And along with this, link to the cash book. For example, out of 7,000, how much should go to the trust account? So in which, what will be the ledger and what will be the amount and how much should go to the society. This is how for all the courses and provided by the institution, all templates has to be created one time. Once the templates are created, this is going to be a dynamic model, and in which institution need not to depend on any company for future modification in the templates and future modification, adding the items and changing the amount. Once the templates are created, so we have to go to the fees register and issue fees receipt. Let us take one student coming for the admission, enter their name, enter their date of enter their middle name, last name, and it is configurable. Enter the parent name, parent mobile number. These all information. If the institution do not want all this information to be asked, and same thing can be configured by the institution itself. Like checking and unchecking this information, and same thing will reflect here. That is the beauty of this application, which will cover once the institution, which will train once the institution sign up this application. And for which academic year they are taking the admission. Select the course, select the caste. There is an option called selecting the subcaste and subcaste 2 also. See, now this has come here. 10,722 rupees is the fees amount for become second year. There is an option called entering the full payment as well as the partial payment. I'll just preview, then save and print receipt. Receipt issued successfully. The beauty of this process is see, this amount is distributed to the trust, society and another account. Once the admission is done here, the student will come and park in the student list. See, Nivedita is a student. Just now we have taken the admission, and the receipt will come like this along with the breakup which we have configured. Here. This has to be taken print and given to the student, and along with the breakups that how much should go to the trust, how much should go to the society, and how much should go to the other college account. It's very much subjective, and we can customize it to the institution to institution. And just I will take you to the accounting model here. So what is the amount distributed to the trust having the ledger contribution and the total amount here? See here. Then once the fees registration, student information will go to the student list and account information will come to the cash book here. This is how the receipt will be generated here at the cash book level, and at the cash book we can generate the fees collection report for financial year, for course, for trust, since no receipts are remitted here, that's why it is not displaying any records. If I take you back to the few more months, definitely it is having some receipts. This is how we can generate a report. This is the date and these are the receipt numbers. This is the amount. Sorry. At the end of the report, total amount collected. Like this, there are day book reports. With respect to ledger, we can generate a report. Again, no receipts are remitted here, that's why it is not displaying. And there is option for cash book report, receipt and payment report, income and expenditure report, journal vouchers and consolidated cash book report. So where each and every accounting team can take these reports, each and every member of the accounting team can take this report and file, and which completely eradicates the manual process. And also we can, since as an admin, there is an option called creating the stop profile, and that stop profile There is option called creating the stop profile, and in that we can create account for each individually, and we can set a access rights. Once a student profile is created here, this is how student profile information will be captured, and this is how their present course information will be captured, and this is how the previous course information will be captured. So there is option called capturing the photo, thumb impression, and signature, which we are going to provide. That all infrastructure we are going to provide along with this software. And using this, we can generate a barcode. This barcode will, by scanning this barcode, we can get all information of the student from the data penetration tool till they pass the institution. This is how the smart card of the student can be generated. This line barcode will be used in the library. So instead of doing the manual entries, by just scanning this one, the book circulation can be tracked out. This is going to be the back side of the smart card, and by scanning this 2D barcode, which is tamper proof and comes with a high security, by scanning this 2D barcode, complete information student can be tracked here. This is how the smart card looks like, and which we provides. And student can see their fees pay details, and student can see their internal marks and attendance, study materials uploaded by the teachers, and announcement. So as I was explaining to you, each and every student and every stop comes with the accounts. So as soon as the registration is done, we'll get a student will get the information about their account. Student and parent, both of them will get the information about the student, that this is what is their user ID and this is what is their password. They can log in from here henceforth and track their information. Now from here, I hope I just briefed about the student registration model and as well as the accounting model. Then I will take you to the stop registration model. There is an option called creating a stop. Here, admin can create a stop. Okay, so it may be the teaching stop or it may be the non-teaching stop and all. By entering their personal information, present job details, and previous job details. And also for this teaching stop and non-teaching stop, there is an option called user access control. For example, accounting team should not access the student and stop information, or student and stop teaching stop should not get the access the information about the what you can say accounting information and all. And librarian should not access both. Like this, it can be configured at the user access model here. So once the stop profile is created, this is how the stop profile will be created by entering their personal information, present course details, and previous course details. Previous job done details and all. Okay. And here is the option called classes handling. We can allocate what are the classes this teaching stop has to be handled and what are the subjects. And all the students, one who has taken the physics subjects of BE Electronics and Engineering Communication, will come and park into this teaching stop account, where he can check that what all students has taken the physics subject, and where he can generate the IA marks for them in his login by putting their maximum marks, first IA test, maximum marks 30, minimum marks 12, obtained marks 15, attendance marks 2, and total marks 17, and the percent is 56. It is auto calculated, and same thing can be reported to the students and as well as the parents either by email and SMS. This is how the attendance marks and internal marks can be tracked here. Similar way the IA marks. Now I think I briefed about the stock model and student model and fees register and cash book. Okay. Same way, the stock can apply for the leaves. There is option called stop leave details, and there is option called leave application. So whatever the stop, he can apply for the leaves. So there is a configuration and typically how the payroll model will work, and that we can train it up, train it out, and customize it as per the requirement of the institutions. And this is how the payroll model will be tracked here, and it can be integrated with any of your payroll models. Softwares are already used. Either it may be the Tally or it may be the third-party software. And let me take you to the library. And so here there is option called adding books. So this page can be customized as per the requirement of the organization, where we can enter the book name, and if it is ACST book separately, whether it is issuable or not issuable, and all, and we can generate the barcode form. This is how the barcode will be generated, and the same barcode can be printed and applied to the books, and will be used in the library book circulation. Same barcode of the book as well as the barcode of the student ID card, where completely manual process of taking the printing, taking the ID card, entering the student number, this that, and will be eliminated. And there will be a report, stock checking and verification report of the libraries, and membership management of the library. There is the guidelines, open public access catalogs and all, and library guidelines has to be announced to the library, by librarian to the one who is using the library, one who is using the library and all. Okay, I guess I briefed about the configuration, stop list, student list, fees register, cash book, and payroll, and the libraries. Okay, and there are so many reports where the institution can get a benefit out of it, which can be sent to the VTU, or which can be sent to the Bengaluru University, or which can be used internally, like caste-wise reports or gender-wise reports and all. Stop performance reports. For example, how many times stop logged in and what are the internal marks he has uploaded to the system and all. Similar way, this is how it can be used. And there is an option called a gallery, in which whatever the functions and annual days and the celebrations or the achievements of the institution can be uploaded into the software, and same thing can be published in the website. I'll let it load, and meanwhile I'll just take you to the supporting model. The beauty of this software is whenever there is a problem occurring in software, or whenever the client insists us there is change to be required and support to be required, they need not to call us, or they need not to write us an email. And there is an option called ticketing, where each and every login having this option. Okay, which I will explain in the further video, supporting model and all. Let me close it with these videos here.